Welcome back to Topics of Hospitality. Today we're going to be going over revenue management, driving profitability through strategic pricing, and demand control. The concept is much more than just selling rooms. It's about selling rooms, selling the right room at the right time to the right guest at the right price through the right channel. So, what exactly is revenue management? Revenue management is the science and art of balancing supply and demand. It's not just about filling rooms, it's about optimizing the revenue per room. For hotels, this is a key tool that can mean the difference between profitability and lost opportunity. Some core principles for revenue management, it rests on five of them, in my opinion. Forecasting demand accurately, segmenting the market to understand the different customer types, using dynamic pricing to adapt to rates in real time, and controlling inventory so the right rooms are sold to the right guest. Optimizing distribution channels to manage the cost and reach. Why is it important for hotels? Effective revenue management directly increases RevPAR. It balances occupancy and rate integrity, ensuring we don't undersell in peak periods. It aligns pricing with what the guests are willing to pay. And most importantly, it protects profitability across both busy and slower seasons. Forecasting demand. Forecasting is the backbone of revenue management. We look at historical booking patterns, seasonality, and local events to anticipate demand. We also track competitors and market conditions to stay competitive. People change their rates daily. It's important that we look at it daily. This allows us to set the rates to maximize profit without losing our potential guests. So, some pricing strategies that I think that are good for hotels is obviously the bar rate, the best available rate to anchor the market. And then you have to use dynamic pricing, which adjusts rates in real time. The length of stay restrictions, which can ensure profitability over busy weekends, so you're not giving those discounts out if you already know you're going to be selling out. Packages and bundling. This adds value for guests and drives ancillary revenue, whether it's room and breakfast, spa, or any add-ons that you might have. So distribution channels. We balance direct bookings with external channels like OTAs and GDS. Direct bookings are obviously the cheapest, but OTAs provide reach, and it's important to stay in parity between the two. Otherwise, you don't want to be losing out on revenue that could have just went easily into your pocket. Revenue management optimizes this mix, reducing acquisition costs while keeping a high visibility. Some key metrics that I look at personally are ADR, which is the average daily rate, the RevPAR, which is the revenue per available room, occupancy percentage, and the GOPAR, GOPAR, gross operating profit per available room. Together, these metrics tell a full story of the hotel's performance. Excuse me. And some technology and tools that are available at our assistant is uh, tools such as the property management system and revenue management system, which would be in our case for Wyndham Hotels, Synexus, and then the Rev IQ, which is their new one. And looking at the channel managers and analytic dashboards of each of the OTAs just to see when your pickups might be for times that it might not be growing in your direct booking channels. And now, increasingly, AI driven forecasting gives you a really good advantage. You could ask it what events are going in your area or what might bring additional revenue, and it will kind of do all that research beforehand for you. Some of my best practices is regularly review your performance metrics. I usually do it weekly, if not even daily, some days, especially during the summer when festivals or any holidays are occurring. You stay agile with your competitor pricing and market demand to shift quickly. Focus on value perception, not just discounting, and train your staff to cross sell. It's a continuous improvement. Continuous improvement is what sustains long term profitability. So this chart shows seasonal growth in RevPAR across the year. You could see peak performance in the summer months and gradual improvements toward the end of the year. The trend highlights the importance of forecasting and adjusting the rates accordingly. See how ADR and occupancy interact. As occupancy rises, ADR can also increase if managed well. The key is balance. Pushing a rate too high can drop occupancy, while underpricing leaves revenue on the table. This table outlines projected performance by quarter. Room nights, ADR, RevPAR, and total revenue are all forecasted. These projections help management set realistic goals and measure success against your strategy. To wrap up, here's a dashboard view of performance. Occupancy at 78%, ADR at 142, and RevPAR at 111. This total revenue is around 5.1 million. Key highlights are strong RevPAR growth, balanced mixed channel, growing ADR, and healthy GOPAR margins. The focus remains on guest experience and upselling opportunities.